you doing all the time? And again, since we're sharing here, my goal 5 over here is posting daily. It is so important to be consistent. I've learned I'm not the best at it. There's people who are way better, but I have been consistently a presence on social media. I know I'm not the queen of social media by any means, but that's a work in progress. So mine is posting daily on social media, whether it's just having a positive presence. It does not always have to be about it works, everybody. In fact, it shouldn't always be. You want to, I don't want to say sell yourself, but you want to have a good, positive social media presence. Basically, be a good friend. So it's just as important or more important to go and like and comment, and those are hugs and high fives we learned from John Eric. Just go give hugs and high fives to your friends on Facebook. That's just as important as having a post about fat fighters. So it's going to do you better to be a good friend. So anyways, off track, but mine is to post daily. Asking people to join my team. Great. Good one. That's Melissa's. So that was goal 5. Goal 5 was commit. We are on, checking the time. How are we doing? Okay. Goal 6 is sacrifice. So you do always post. Yes, you do. You don't have to put that in your commit because you're very, very good at that. If you're looking for someone to follow, I'm sure you all are. Melissa's great. So goal 6 is sacrifice. So when we were at conference, one of the things that we learned was we use the word sacrifice, but we really should turn the word and really use the word invest, because it's in turn going to gain for us. So what's sacrifice or investment? What are you going to give up for the next 90 days because you know you are spending too much time doing it? Maybe negotiate to give it up. So for example, they gave the example, if you're giving up, don't give up golf 4 days a week, maybe just do it 3 days a week, because you might not be able to go cold turkey, basically. So maybe it's golfing, maybe it's TV. It may not even be a leisure activity, they said, but sometimes it's just keeping you busy that maybe somebody else could be doing so that you have more time. So could you maybe ask a family member or a coworker to help you out? So for me, mine was it's mindless Facebook. And before it works, I really was never on Facebook hardly. I never ever posted, and so I feel like I've had a really big learning curve on how to use Facebook appropriately, meaning like using it for my business and stuff. But so it's a little bit twofold. Mindless Facebook scrolling. Yes, Chelsea, I'm with you on that. In order to not have that, what I need to do is I have a to-do list. So I was so good at this in the beginning, and I was just go, go, go. So in order to not have mindless Facebook scrolling, so for me, part of this investment sacrifice goal 6 is that I'm going to make a to-do list. So when I have a list, I do the list, and then I don't feel like I get lost in Facebook. So that's kind of like, oh, reward yourself. I can do this when I'm done. Yes, I am going to be posting this to answer your question. We'll be posting it, and I'm thinking about also posting each goal, just writing them out so you can have them in front of you as well. So we can maybe bounce ideas off each other. So goal 6 is sacrifice and invest. So again, mine is mindless Facebook scrolling, which means I'm going to then also have a to-do list, because that helps me. All right, we are on goal 7 is fitness. Set a weekly fitness goal for yourself. So for me, again, you want to make these goals attainable, not too high. It's 3 times a week is my goal to exercise. So if I said 7 days a week, it wouldn't happen, although chasing toddler own can be exercise. But where I actually go and exercise, my goal is 3 times. Good one. Goal 4 to 5 days a week, yoga. That's great. Someday you're going to have to teach me those yoga poses, because those are cool. Yes, so fitness. Basically, it's not about weight loss. It's about yourself. Even do it for 20 minutes. Absolutely. It doesn't need to be huge. This is not about weight loss. This is for you, because when you feel good, your confidence and your clarity they were talking about feels good. So again, not at all related to weight loss. It's related to your business, because when you feel great, you have more energy and you can do your best. So that's why we have business as one of our goals. So again, write this down. Share them. I think sharing, again, is it helps us to be more accountable to actually following through, and it helps others to feel like they're not doing it alone either. So fitness is goal 7. Goal 8. We're already at 8. Checking the time. We're doing pretty good. Goal 8. Thank you so much for the hearts. I'm not here alone. It's good to know. Restoration. Set a weekly goal of restoration. Each week you need to do something that's restorative and not related to productivity. Could be yoga class, a massage, sleeping in, girls' night, basically pure joy. So for me, restoration, Melissa actually is big on this, and she's kind of taught me this, is first of all, I try, I did not do this at all in the beginning, to take a day where I'm completely off, especially for works related things. So on Sundays, I really try, if there's something that's really urgent, I'll message or do something, but I really try to take one full day off of social media just to unplug. But going a little further than that, something that really truly brings me joy in the middle of the week is I really like doing DIY projects, or just kind of something like that. So, and every time I do them, I end up feeling guilty. It's stupid. So I figure if I were to schedule 1 hour a week where I can just do that one project or crafty thing that I was thinking of, then I don't have to do it and feel guilty. So now I'm scheduling that into my week, and it can be really good. So my goal 8 is a crafty DIY kind of project, and I might not get to it, or I might, but either way, it's scheduled in so I don't have to feel bad. So goal 8 is restoration. What's something that brings you joy? So maybe mark it in your calendar. Maybe, Thursdays at 8 o'clock, that's your time to go and get a massage. It's your time to, exactly, guilt-free fun. Read. A lot of people had reading, massages, in front of your fireplace. Absolutely. That'd be awesome. So think of something that brings you joy. Goal 9 is mastermind. So in the next 90 days, schedule one mastermind meetup. So what is that? A small group of business-minded people, and share your goals. So, believe it or not, this is mine. So when she shared this, Netflix, yes, Netflix, very good ones. I like those, bring me joy too. So when she signed this, I thought right away that I wanted to share it with my team, like I had said, and so I'm just sharing it with all of you because, like I said earlier, Melissa couldn't do it, so I figured I'd share it with all of you. So basically, get together and talk about your goals. Movers and shakers. It doesn't have to be at work people. Maybe you have other business people that you work with and do other businesses. Maybe you have other multi-level marketing friends that you want to do this with, and just say, hey, let's talk about some goals. Let's do this. And you only have to do this once in the next 90 days. So this isn't something that you need to do weekly by any means, but it says to invite people who are movers and pushers, who have an opinion and want to do something. So I'm thinking that's you guys. So write in your notebook of who it's going to be and when you're going to do that. That's goal 9, and it's mastermind. All right, so we're already to goal 10 is earnings. Set a specific 90-day goal related to your earnings. Can you say your goal again? Yes, goal 9, mastermind. It's this. I will say it. My goal, you want me to tell you what mastermind, what it is again, or what my personal one is, Melissa? Your goal. Sorry. My goal was this Periscope right here. So my goal was to share, your mind with other like-minded people, basically. And so it was my downline. So it, in turn, is what I'm doing right now. Does that answer it? Yes. Good. Okay. Earnings. Goal 10 is earnings. Set a specific goal related to your earnings. So 100, 1,000, 10,000. Set a goal above and beyond what you normally make. It needs to make you nervous and fear failure. Set a financial goal for yourself and write it down. This is scary. It's not, I will be ruby, I will be triple diamond, I will be double diamond, whatever. It's not that. It's actually an earnings goal. I'm going to a double diamond retreat and above in 2 days. Yes, goal 9. Ooh, that'll be a good place to do this at, the mastermind. Goal 10, so earnings. And so my goal is to make $1,000 more a month. So it wasn't necessarily related to a rank, but just a dollar amount. So that is my goal for goal 10. There's actually, believe it or not, 11 goals because there's a push goal. Before I do the push goal, I'm going to go and I'm just going to say them all in case you are taking notes. Yes, it is insane. I love that. They're supposed to be scary. That's good. Melissa gave a goal and she says she's scared, but that's good. But we have a business that can take us there. Okay, goal 1 was people. Goal 2 was investing in a business tool. Goal 3 was implementing. It's talking about setting 3, good one, Chelsea. Goal 3 is talking about spending 3 hours of implementation a week and setting your alarm on your phone. Goal 4 is relationships, so blessing the people who's significant in your life, and they will feel significant. Goal 5 was committing. What's that one thing that you need to do each week? Commit to it. Goal 6 was the sacrifice goal. What are you willing to sacrifice? Goal 7 was fitness. Goal 8 is restoration. What brings you joy? 9 was mastermind. And goal 10 is earnings. Now our push goal is goal 11. Here's our last goal. Something that you're going to create or do that will enable number 10 to happen. So what are you going to do to make this happen? So it pushes all of the other ones. You have a lot of things that you're doing. You're doing 3 hours a day. You're reaching out to new people, all this stuff. So it makes all of these other goals possible. So for me, I have a few different things. Again, this is a big goal for me, but my goal, my push goal to get, sorry, I hit a button, is to sponsor 9 new distributors in the next 90 days, message new people daily, and schedule 1 party a month, at least 1 party a month, because I haven't been scheduling in-person parties in the month. So those are my push goals. I actually made 3 of them, so that's what I have. The other thing that they talked about, so again, 11 was your push goal. What are your push goals to make them all happen in these next 90 days? The other thing that they talked about was so important was to have an accountability partner. So find somebody who is maybe on this journey with you, message them now, and ask them to be your accountability partner and to follow up with you about everything we just talked about. So that's pretty much all I have. Can you ask that question again? I think I missed a question when I was talking because I can't talk and read. I understand your problem with that, Melissa. Can you, I think somebody asked about 3 hours or something. The implementing one, that's the one that has 3 hours. They talked about having 3 hours a week. So I was saying my goal is I schedule mine. Yes, it was 3 hours a week. So on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, yes, I schedule my phone goes off, and then that's how I implement all those new things that I've learned. Yep. Any other questions? Checking the time. I think I tend to talk really fast, and so it's actually sooner than 30 minutes, but that's okay. Anybody else have anything they want me to go over or repeat at all? This was just really helpful to me because we were talking with some leaders and saying, like, what do I do? Sometimes even as leaders, we know what we're supposed to do. We just really blitz wrap and repeat. That just means talk to new people and share. So I think this really just helps me because it focuses my time. So I know that I am spending these 3 hours doing this. I know that I'm always going to be posting daily and some. I know that I'm going to be messaging my loyal customers or my distributors. All these things I know that I'm doing, they're helping my business. So yes. So you asked if I did this. Thank you. I have started. I have not. I've done pretty well in most of the categories. I'm not going to say that I have rocked every single category for this first week, but I am a work in progress too. And the good thing is that we are our own boss, and so however hard we work, and we don't get fired, even though sometimes I'm a little hard on myself. But I'm working on it. One of the things that Chelsea, you just had two babies and a toddler, and I don't know if you guys know, I just had a baby too. So it's hard to find time. So this kind of a thing is really helpful because it lays out a schedule, and then I can check things off, and then I can kind of check out of this and go do something else. Oh, good. I'm glad that you were there. And thank you very much. She said that she saw this, but it's nice to hear someone else's perspective. So for me, I like goals, I like plans, I like to write things out, check it off. And like I said, then I can go be in mommy mode, and then I can check back into here. So better at using my time productively. So thanks again. I don't think if anybody else has any other questions about anything at all, I'll stay for another little bit here. I haven't had a baby in 6 years. Yes. Hasn't had a baby in 6 years. Still hard to find the time without specific. Yes, it is very hard. If we don't set time, something will always fill it. It's kind of like having a roadmap. If you want to go somewhere, you have to have a map to get there, which is essentially what we're doing too. You have to have a map. Very good. I think that is probably it. You've heard from me, and thank you for listening. Thanks for the hearts. I have to figure out how to save this now. And all right, Thank you. See you guys.